also if they can, I don't know. That's so how to say contradiction. I don't know how to say
Uh,
contradiction.
contradiction?
Yes, because actually I love my son, but I want to be with him forever. But I also want to have some private time.
Yeah, I know that.
So that is contradiction.
It's contradicting.
How to spell? I always forgot.
Okay. I'll type it here
Contradiction
on page 7.
on page 7. Okay, page 7. Okay, where?
I want to type here the space below, however, it's not allowing me to type here below the box. I'll
Okay.
just type it here inside the box then instead. Or contra.
Contradiction. Okay.
Contradiction. Or it's contradicting. So you want to be with your son, however, you want to have your, you have your own time. You have your, it's like you have your private time with yourself,
My wife. Yeah.
with your wife.
Yeah. So you asked me how is going on, but I don't know how to answer your question.
Okay. So, well, no, even though, it's hard to explain, but, I feel what you feel.
Oh, you
It's
know.
like, yeah, I know, of course.
Yeah. So we saw a lot of movies and have drink tea in the nighttime and have anyway we have a lot of relaxing time.
Okay, this sounds great. Because, of
Yeah. So
course, we need that.
I'm so tired now.
Well, anyways, it's Friday. Come on, you have Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Actually, we uh, my wife and I we love the Friday night, but we have no idea why we feel not so happy this night tonight.
So it's another contradiction.
Yeah, really, because we really love just our son, but ah, contradiction, yes, contradiction. Anyway, we need to accept the truth. He is back.
What if why don't you get a nanny who will look after your kid or your son?
Remaining.
Yeah, nanny.
So sorry.
Why don't you get a nanny or hire a nanny or a babysitter who will look after your kid or
Oh,
to
no,
your
no.
son?
My parents will take care. My parents will help us. So that's fine.
Oh, by the way, um how many granddaughters or grandson does your parents have?
Wow. Two granddaughters, one
In
grandson.
grandson. So,
Only one.
okay, so it's just 3 of them. That's why your parents can take good care
Yes.
of your son. I see.
precious. My precious.
Have you watched that, The Lord of the Rings?
Of course.
The sequel?
Huh?
It's actually called sequel.
Sequel.
You know, if it
Oh yeah.
it's
course.
or it's actually trilogy. There are 3. It's like
Yeah, 3. Yeah. You know, I imitated the guru. Precious. Precious.
And are you successful to frighten your son if you do that?
Yes.
Does he get scared if you do that?
He's coming here.
Okay.
He's curious about you.
Oh, what's his name?
Ethan.
Oh, I like that name. Why did you like, or why did you name your son Ethan?
Because his Chinese name is Yichen.
Oh, okay.
Very close. The pronunciation is very similar.
Okay, so because for some they just want something, it's like they get it from a certain, let's say, famous person.
Ethan is Mission Impossible. The actor his name is Ethan.
Who's actor?
Tom Cruise. His name in the Mission Impossible is Ethan.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, I just watched the Mission Impossible 3 last time. How old are you, Ethan?
Ethan.
My name is Ethan.
他问你几岁
How old are you?
How old are you? 你几岁 6.
Six.
Are you handsome, Ethan?
他问你帅不帅 Yes, I know.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Do you look like your father?
No, I asked him to leave my room.
Okay.
No, I love him, but contradiction.
Well, that's part of, having children.
What?
That's part of it, right? Having, if you have children.
Yes.
Anyways.
Any parents feel the same feeling, right?
Anyways, children grow so fast nowadays. So, now he's just 6 years old, but you will not notice he's already a man.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Maybe 5 years later, he never needs me. My function only have parents only have the one function.
You give me money.
Yeah, give me the money. Don't leave me alone, okay?
Right, that's true.
Oh, that's so sad. Okay. Give me the money.
Daddy, give me some money. I need this. I want this.
I already have a girlfriend. Please give me the money, okay?
Wow. I need to buy something for her.
Yeah, today is the Chinese Valentine's Day.
Oh, August 17th? Or
No. July 7.
July 7th?
In China, we have 2 calendar. You know?
Yeah, I've heard that, but I don't know how to identify.
Yeah, me too. I don't know how to explain. I don't know how to explain.
Okay.
Anyway, today is the Valentine's Day.
But you said July 7th. But
Yes.
today is August 17th, so you're looking into the other calendar.
Yes.
Oh,
Correct.
okay. So it means that the other calendar is late, and the other one it's the same with the international calendar.
Yeah.
Okay. But you said it's July 7
Yeah.
or 17.
7.
Oh,
July 7.
that's complicated to understand.
Yeah.
If it's only, the second calendar, it's late for just a month, but it has the same day. Well, that's easier to understand. But if it's July 7, well, I don't want to know.
Same as the Chinese New Year. You know, the Chinese New Year is not January 1st.
Yeah, it's February for you.
Not actually. Maybe the end of the January. Sometimes it's the middle of the February, or sometimes it's the beginning of the February.
Is there like? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It depends the other one Canada.
Okay. Because for Americans, so their holiday depends on, let's say, their Thanksgiving Day. So they celebrate that every fourth Thursday of the month.
Yeah. Anyway, we have another one Canada for Chinese Mandarin. I don't know. For us, we are not the same.
Yeah. So it also there's no any specific date like for us, right? So New Year it's January 1st, and that's it. It doesn't changes, right?
Yeah. Also January 1st.
So how are you gonna celebrate Valentine's Day then with your wife?
That's the key point. We feel not happy tonight because we have a quick dinner and to have a snack in a very short time because we need to come back to pick our boy up.
Well,
Come tradition.
well, you can actually spend time having snack like you had last time, right? You had your snack or dinner up until 12 midnight.
12?
You said it's 12 midnight, last time when you Skype me.
Yeah, but without my boy, right?
Yeah, but what I'm saying here is that you can still continue your dinner or maybe have a midnight snack even though you have your son while he's sleeping.
Impossible. Because we need to stay at home. Cannot go outside.
Oh, I see. So you had your dinner outside, not at home. I see.
Yeah, of course.
And also your son wants to sleep beside you.
Always.
Okay, now I know. I thought, you can spend time at home. Have some, dinner with your wife even though your son is with you. It's different.
Good doctor is my wife doesn't care about these days. He just care about traveling,
But, your son, he's already 6 years old. So normally, you can leave him. I mean, you can just watch after him, maybe if he's playing or watching movies or TV.
Watch movies?
Yeah?
The movie is impossible. You mean at home?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
But that's totally different because some movies is not suitable for children, right? And you still need to take care of your boy. Anyway, the feeling is not the same.
Yeah, I can sense like there's this heavy feeling in your side that it doesn't sound you're okay. Yeah, I can sense it.
Okay.
Well, anyways, at the other, on the other hand, you're still happy because, looking at your son, there's this different feeling of, of happiness also, right?
Yes. So I say contradiction.
Again, it's going back to that word.
Yeah.
Just like me, I want to go outside and leave my kids at home. But, as much as I want to stay out for a couple of hours, but, I've been thinking I need to go home right away. Something like that.
Yeah.
That kind of feeling.
Okay.
Alrighty, so anyways, we'll now go ahead and discuss your book.
Okay.
Okay, so we've been discussing about present tense, right?
Last time?
Yeah, last time.
I forgot. Oh yeah, write a sentence about you using the ideas in the box.
Yes, so it's actually using the I, you, we, they, and that is in a present simple tense form. So whether it's positive and the other one it's negative. Now, right now, let's have a short activity. Can you read the instruction, Arnold? Here.
Work in pairs. Complete gaps 1 to 5 with the words in the box.
Can you pronounce this one more time?
Complete.
Okay, good. So the words here in the box are, can you read it?
Go, get up, have, life, live, study, work.
Okay. All right. So for number 1, well, technically it's not number 1. Don't worry, we will sleep early tonight. Okay, so the first part is already been given. It was answered already. So can you go ahead and read it, Arnold?
Okay. I live in a house, freight. I live in a big city, in a small town. I live with my parents, with my friends.
Okay. So for the first phrase here, or for the first sentence, which one is true? Do you live in a house or in a flat?
In a flat.
Seriously? Is it?
Yeah, last time we discussed. Yes, I really live in a flat. That's impossible to live. No, if you are very, very rich, you can live in a house in Taipei City. Otherwise, you live in the Taipei City and New Taipei City, not countryside. Everybody live in the flat.
Oh, so you're saying that if you can buy a house in Taipei City, you're rich.
Oh, very, very, very. Maybe you are boss or your father is boss.
Oh, okay. Because I have one student. She's single and she's a female. She said she has a house in Taipei City.
Taipei City?
Yes.
She's rich.
Oh, okay. And she told me that if I'll go to Taiwan, I can stay in her house.
Maybe you need to. Not flat, right?
No, she said it's a house. She bought it. And she's actually, her hometown is in Ida.
Ida?
Yeah.
Ida.
Ida or Idan? Idan.
Ida.
Do you know that place in Taiwan?
I don't know.
You don't know.
Idan. Iran.
Idan.
Iran.
Oh, Ilan. Yeah, Ilan. I'm sorry.
Oh.
It sounds like she's from Ilan. Her hometown is in Ilan.
Iran. And she can afford the house in Taipei City?
Yeah, that's what she told me.
Serious?
Yeah.
Wow, maybe he can earn a lot of money, but that's almost impossible. Maybe.
Well, can you describe Ilan then? Is that just a small town, or I mean, small town?
Naturally, in the beginning, that place is very beautiful, and a lot of people like to have travelings in there because Iran and the Hualien, that's like hometown, but very comfortable and clean and fresh air. So I love that. But after some construction, some how to say, government paid a lot of effort to have a highway between the Taipei city and Ilan. Then I feel Ilan is too many people go there, so I feel some crowded.
Okay.
So now I like Hualien much better. But she really buy a house? Maybe she is misunderstanding. Right.
Well,
Flat is apartment, right?
but can you buy a flat or apartment in Taipei? Or are you renting a flat or an apartment?
I can afford to rent a flat in the Taipei city, but I cannot buy.
Okay.
Because I buy the. Wow, serious?
Okay, so let's say she said that she has a house in Taipei City. She bought it. So what if what she wanted to say it's not a house? What if an apartment or a flat? Is that possible?
Possible.
So can you still consider her she is she has money because she can afford to buy a flat or an apartment?
It depends which year she bought. So after 2012, I think that's very difficult to buy.
Let's say, well, based you may try to estimate then. She's already 45 years old.
Oh, 45.
Yeah.
Possible.
So it's possible.
Because maybe she bought the flat in the very early time. Possible. But if you told me she is young and she bought the house recent, I think that's impossible without parents' help.
Okay.
Yeah, but 45 maybe possible.
So she can, and she own a car. She loves sports. She also mentioned that she can ride a bicycle from Taipei City to Yilan. but that's gonna take her, I think, almost 4 to 6 hours.
Wow.
Yeah, she has a very strong personality.
Yes. She's single.
Yes.
Maybe she's really great. So nobody have the courage to
to court her.
Yeah. I feel maybe.
Okay. Well, what I thought is that she's very workaholic. That's why maybe she doesn't have time for her own self. To have to go out for a date,
Yeah, maybe. Anyway, because my salary is higher than the average,
Okay.
so I know even me I think that is very difficult to afford in the Taipei city
Mhm.
by ourselves without parents or anybody's help.
Okay.
Yeah. Otherwise, unless she is have her own business, that's possible.
Mhm. Well, she said she's working in a bank.
Ah, in the bank and 45 years old. Yeah, possible.
We're already discussing her life. I'm sorry
Okay.
about that. But
Okay.
what she said is that she also loves to travel. And
Yeah, of course.
that's
Single.
also the reason, yeah, that's the reason why she also wanted to, learn the English language. She mentioned that it's good she recommended to visit New Zealand.
Oh,
She
New
said
Zealand.
it's very beautiful. I know, like you wanted nature,
Yeah.
mountains, something like that. So,
Green town.
yeah. So she said New Zealand is that kind of country. Yeah, she travels a lot. She's been to different countries. So if in case, you have a friend who is also single, she's actually open to have boyfriend.
Oh, to be honest, too old.
Well, just have, someone to have in life, a partner in life, a companion. Yeah, 45 years old, that's old already. But sometimes it's not impossible to have kids.
I don't know.
So you cannot recommend a friend?
Oh, I have no idea.
Well, she actually have a very high standard when it comes to men.
Yeah, maybe. How is his level? English level? I think it's great too, right?
Well, to be honest with you, she's a beginner.
Beginner.
Yep.
And she's 45 years old and working in the bank.
Yes.
And English is not good.
I'm not saying it's not good. She's beginner. Well, try to make it lighter. Try to describe it a little bit lighter.
Better than me or worse than me?
You're better than her.
Wow, that's that's incredible. Because working in a bank, or I think their level should be higher than us.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, wow. So you say she's ability is great. Oh, I don't know. I really have no idea.
So, am I giving you a hard time, trying to... Well, of course, I wanted to know a background of, culture of Taiwanese people, for me to be able to understand and I know how to adjust. So that's the reason why I'm telling or asking this kind of things. Because I've never been to Taiwan yet. So I'm just learning based on what you've said, what they told me, or what are their suggestions. So there. Yeah, okay. So that's it. So going back, she said she has a house. And here, next. You mentioned that you don't like to live in a city or you prefer in a small town.
Yeah.
Which one is yeah? A big city or a small town?
I I love to live in a small town, but having the convenience in the big city.
I'm sorry.
Small town is not so convenient, right?
I agree.
So I love the convenience in the big
Big
city,
city.
but I love the environment in a small town.
You're contradicting again.
Yes.
Well, anyways, you can live in a big city. You're living in Taipei City, right?
Yeah,
And your hometown is in Kaohsiung, so you can anyways go home.
yeah, go home, but that's difficult for me. I need to have a long vacation, otherwise the time is too short for me.
And I agree because Taipei, that's north of Taiwan, and Kaohsiung, that's in the south, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
I need to drive around 4 to 4.5 hours.
Wow.
Yeah.
By the way, how come you decided to stay in Taipei City?
Because when I was young, my parents moved to the Taipei. New
Okay.
Taipei City.
Okay. So that's when. Okay. When you were young, they moved to Taipei City, but they are still from Kaohsiung.
No. Kaohsiung is my parents' home. My grandmother's home.
Oh, I see. That's a long story then.
We always go back to hometown during the Chinese New Year.
So technically, your parents, they live in Taipei also.
Yeah.
I see.
Close to my home.
Yeah. Because before, when I didn't try to understand the city and county in Taiwan, I'm just thinking that when we discussed your your parents are from Kaohsiung, so it's just like a few hours drive. So since I'm learning the geography of Taiwan, now I was able to understand. So okay. Well, at least there is still a hometown for you wherein you could enjoy nature.
Yes,
Yeah.
I like nature.
Okay. So right now you just stay or you just live with your family, right?
No, with my family, my wife and my son.
Yeah. Your own family.
Yes.
Okay. So this, it's not true to you. Here, the contradiction part, but you live in a big city, but you want to live also in a small town. And for the first sentence, this is also true. True to you, right?
Yes.
Okay, now let's go to number 1. What is the answer here? I blank to work, school by car, train or bus.
I went to work. I go to work.
Okay, there.
I go to work or school by car, by train, by bus. Actually, I go to work by train.
Okay.
And I go to bed earlier. I go out a lot. Finish.
Okay, so you said I go to work by train. So how far is your house to your workplace?
You know MRT?
Yes.
Actually, it's MRT. And I ride my motorcycle. to the MRT station and take MRT, the train, to cross my company, and then I walk to my company. Complicated, right?
So you can leave your motorcycle in the train station?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So how far or how many minutes do you drive from your house to the train station using your motorcycle?
Including I walk downstairs and preparing and leave my motorcycle and then walk to the train station about 10 minutes.
Okay. So that including riding the train to your work.
No.
Oh, okay. So how about from the train station to your workplace? How long or how
30
many?
minutes.
Okay,
30 minutes, yes.
Okay. So 30 minutes, that's fine.
Acceptable.
Yeah, and well, you can relax.
Yeah, relax to see the students and beautiful girls, something like that.
Because I know that the train in Taiwan is not that too crowded, is it?
Very crowded, okay?
Oh, it is?
Yes, it depends, okay? When it's working hours, rush hours, of course, very crowded.
Okay.
Who told you not crowded?
No, because I'm seeing photos of my friends from Taiwan. And, well, actually, that's often they went out on Sunday. So I guess that's the reason why it's not crowded. Okay. All right, so that's true to you. So you took or you go to work by train. Next, I go to bed early or late. So which one is true? Go to bed early?
I go to bed early if my boy is in my home.
Okay.
I go to bed late when my boy is in the hometown.
Why? Why is that?
Oh, because without my son, we have no rules, you know.
Oh yeah, I agree with that.
Oh, that's very, very terrible.
You have to follow your own rule.
We have no rules.
Very funny. So, is your son going to school already this September?
Yeah, August 30.
Oh, that's the start of their class, right?
Yeah.
So, are you gonna be the one who will bring your son to his school or your wife?
Me. My wife cannot ride a motorcycle, cannot drive, cannot ride a bicycle. All she can do is walking.
Don't you have car?
I have, of course. But she cannot drive, only me.
Why you don't teach her?
Oh, that's very terrible. Even she want to learn. I don't have the courage to let her drive.
You don't trust her.
Yes, I only trust me.
Okay, you're so mean to your wife.
No. She doesn't want to learn actually.
Oh, okay.
And she's not good at the exercises, you know. She's idiot for the do exercises. Anything, any sports.
Except walking.
Yeah, walking maybe okay.
Okay. Next, I go out a lot.
Yeah, I go out a lot.
So, what do you usually do when you go out a lot?
Oh, that's a good question. I thought that I have a lot of place can go without my boy. But in the past 10 days, we have no idea. We only know, okay, go to see the movies, and
Uh-huh.
then go to have a tea, and the what? No, we have no idea. Well, that's very terrible. Okay. Oh,
So,
all we want to do is go traveling.
but you're out of, places to go to.
Okay, yeah. Imagine.
So for 10 days, that's just what you did? You know, go out, watch movie, and then, have some tea or dinner. That's it? Too
Yeah.
boring.
Oh, because we just have night times. Or two, actually including the Saturday and Sunday.
Mhm.
But unfortunately, my wife was sick.
Oh, gee, that's too bad.
Yeah, I said, you what? Uh, anyway, that's fine because I can play basketball and then come back to home. I can sleep, take a rest.
Maybe your wife gets sick because your son is not with her. That feeling of being a mother. There's like a separation anxiety.
No, no, no. I
No.
tell, I tell you the truth. If me and my wife, actually my wife is the person who doesn't want his boy, her son come back. Okay?
Okay.
But I don't know why. Even she does, uh, always is me. I take care a lot of things about my boy, and I love more than my wife. I love my son. I pay the more more effort than my wife. My wife also say, yeah, I'm the person who love my son more. But my son still always call the phone. Where is my mother? I miss my mother. I say, you don't miss me? He always reply, no, I miss my mother. You know? Actually, it's my wife doesn't let him come back.
That's contradicting again in your part.
Yeah.
Because why all of a sudden it changes? I mean, your feeling changes. Because of course, without your son, you love your wife, of course. But then since you have your son, you love more.
Actually, in my home, I'm much pretty like a mother. My wife is much like a father.
So you do the household chores? I mean, you're the one who's if your son will take a bath, are you the one who do that kind of stuff?
Stop. What?
I mean, are you the one who takes good care of your son, let's say if he will take a bath?
Yes. Every morning I call my boy wake up and help him to dress up and cook breakfast for him and take him to the school.
Okay.
My wife only have one thing to do is to dress up herself.
Okay. Well, I think because there's a difference. What if your son, maybe Because there's actually a difference. So like for me, my eldest, she's a girl.
Yeah.
So I'm too close to her because she's a girl. Because for you, it's your son. So your son is closer to you because he's actually looking after to his father.
Yeah, but even how I pay the effort on him, he still say he loved his mother most.
Seriously, so do you get jealous because of that?
Actually, I already accept
You surrender.
because I love my wife and love my boy. Anyway, that's fine.
Yeah, I know. Exactly.
Do you know? Hey, do you know my wife is my junior high school classmate?
Yeah.
So we already love each other for a very very long time, too long time. I don't care. But if I have a daughter, I really want to let my daughter love me much better.
Well, that's possible.
Of course,
Yeah, that's possible.
because my siblings,
Mm-hmm.
they they like me because I am older than him. Then maybe 5 to 7 years old.
Oh wow.
So I'm the only one who take care them. Will be never angry. I never angry with them. So when they are very young and like a baby, they are almost is me. I take care of. So I very like children. I love children actually.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're fond of children.
Yeah, I'm the king of the children.
Wow. that's that's a great title, huh?
I'm serious, but nobody believes me. Even my wife. But after we have baby, she believes.
She
And,
believes you.
yeah.
Okay. Well, based on what you said and with the tone of your voice, to be honest with you, Arnold, I may not believe you as well.
Oh, yeah. I know.
Well, without knowing the background of you and your son, definitely I will not believe at first.
Yeah. Do you
But
know
then,
housework?
yes.
I'm the one. I have a sister. I have a young brother.
Uh-huh.
But I am the only one to do the housework when
Wow.
I was a children.
Seriously?
Yes, but nobody believes. I used to. Okay. Never mind.
Why? Why is that? Why is that? You're the one who, you know, do the household chores.
So nobody wants to do, so
Okay.
I will do that.
Wow. Because if that's the case, then, like you mentioned, no one will do. Then you have your initiative to do it.
She be my sister, right?
It should be.
When I was 6 years old, I started to do the job. My mother will take some job back to home, to house, and to do some handmake something. I will help, you know. I start to earn the money.
At the age of 6 years old?
Yes, but
Wow.
my sister and my brother never. I don't know why.
Well, that depends on how your parents raised you.
No, they just request us to help, but only I'm the only one can help.
Wow.
Well,
Why? But you mentioned what you don't know why you're doing that? Or is there like a motivation that I want to earn money. I want to buy some things.
No.
No?
Actually, I already forgot why,
Okay.
I just can remember I will do that.
Oh, yeah. Well, 6 years old and now you're 40.
Yeah.
So that's going to be really a long time to remember.
When I was 13, 13 years old,
Okay.
my brother, my mother's sister's son. I don't know how to say cousin.
Yeah, it's your cousin.
Right? And he was sleeping in my in my breast, on my breast, and
Hold on, in your breast or in your chest?
chest. I don't know how to say.
It's
Chest.
better to use chest.
Anyway, okay, chest.
Chest, okay.
And we are walking. He's sleeping, right?
Mm-hmm.
And even his mother requests, maybe I can pass the boy to his mother. But my cousin always say no. He just want me. And
Wow.
I walk, continue more than 1 hour.
Wow.
When I was 13 years old.
Wow. You
Wow.
have this soft side.
What does that mean?
Soft side. Like, I mean, I'm not saying that you're like a gay,
Oh,
but you have
yeah.
a soft spot when it comes to children or with your cousin.
Yeah. No. Actually, I love children.
Because you love children. That's why children or your cousins easily, you know, um, they easily likes you or they,
Yeah. They are children very easy to love me. Even we don't know each other. Maybe few hours later, he loves me. He loves me more than his parents.
Why? What are you doing? Why? Why they likes you?
I don't know.
Maybe you have a lot of, maybe
Charm.
you have this kind of charm. Yeah, it can be. Or maybe you tell a lot of jokes. You're funny, something like that. Or
No, maybe just accompany. Just get along with them.
I agree. So it's like you can easily adjust to their level. You know how to get
Yeah.
their it's like their emotions or
Yeah. So everybody say, even I look like a adult, but actually my age is maybe 6 or 7 years old.
when you were 13 years old.
No. This, my friends always say even I look like an adult, right?
Yeah.
But my actual age is 6 or 7 years old.
Is that a compliment?
No, of course not. But in fact, I do the test before.
Okay.
When I was 21 years old, I do the test. He say my actual age is 7 only.
Wow. Then do you believe that?
Yes, because not only my friend, even my friend's parents, they also say, "Wow, everybody is grow up, except you." He say I always looks like young and how to say, very happy. Not like a man, just like a boy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
So
that's great.
it is in a good way. Because for some, the real thing, for some, it's actually a disorder, right? So their age doesn't fit their thinking or how they behave or their behavior, right? But for you, in a good way, that's actually a good asset.
Yeah, I hope.
It is. And just on the first meeting that we had,
Hold on a second. 你干嘛还擦口水啊
why? What is it?
I kissed my boy.
Okay.
A little saliva is leave on his face, and he used his small hand
To wipe it.
wait on the door and on the wall.
It's too bad.
I'm so sad. I can earn a lot of house, but without my boy. Okay.
Well, that's kids, Alrighty. Next, let's go now to number 2.
Okay. I study very hard. I study English, economics.
Oh, hold on a sec. Number 2. You're in number 3.
Oh, number 2. Oh, sorry. I have breakfast at home. I have lunch, dinner in a restaurant, in a cafe. I have a shower, bath in the morning or in the evening time. Actually, I have a shower in the morning and
In the evening. Okay.
twice a day.
Wow.
Summer day, okay.
So, for the first sentence, I have breakfast at home. Do you do that? Do you have breakfast at home?
Breakfast?
Breakfast. Do you eat breakfast at home?
At home?
Yes.
Sometimes.
Why sometimes?
The time is not enough. Maybe just buy some simple breakfast and finish.
Yeah, especially in the morning, and you have your son, to look after. So normally you will not really enjoy eating breakfast at home.
Yeah. I will prepare my boys, not me.
Yeah, okay. So it's actually your son who always have breakfast at home before he
Yes.
goes to school. Okay. What about your wife? Does she eat breakfast also at home?
No? Maybe in his office. After work.
Why do you think that, most common families don't eat breakfast at home?
I say? Oh, your question is most.
Yeah, it's actually a question. Why do you think that most people don't eat breakfast at home?
You say holidays or the working days? Actually, working days, I think not at home. Should be in the office. But if we, in the holidays, maybe sleep very late, wake up very late, and have a brunch, not
Yeah.
breakfast.
Okay.
Yeah.
So why? Why do you think that people or during work
Why?
days, they eat breakfast at work, not at home?
Not have enough time. Doesn't have
Enough time. Okay. And sometimes it's time consuming to prepare breakfast, right?
Yes, and you choose to sleep later.
Exactly.
Otherwise, you need to wake up earlier, maybe 13 minutes or 1 hour.
Okay. Next, how about here? I have lunch, dinner in a restaurant or cafe.
Restaurant. Maybe just like a small vendor, right? Ah, yeah.
So this is true to you. So you eat a lunch or dinner in a restaurant or cafe.
Sometimes.
But where do you often eat lunch or dinner?
Wow, actually, recently always go back to my parents' home. My mother will cook.
Well, that's on during dinner. What about for lunch?
Lunch. Uh, Simple is okay. Just simple.
Okay. But I mean, do you eat lunch at work or do you bring packed lunch?
Ah,
Like bento,
no,
for
no.
Japanese.
Restaurant.
You eat in restaurant. Okay. All right, and for lastly, so you already mentioned this, so you take a shower or I have a shower or bath in the morning and evening.
Yes.
Okay, so there's more to discuss with, so definitely we'll have more time to talk about this next time. All right?
Okay.
Alrighty, so I hope we'll have an early class next Friday again.
Why?
Yeah,
Another student already canceled?
well, actually, the one that we're discussing, she's my student who have a house in Taipei. No, she just filed a leave. She takes a class off tonight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, every Friday she's always busy, so.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so that's it for now. Arnold, have a great evening.
You too.
Thank you. Bye now.
Bye bye.